I recently placed this step stool in front of her potty so she can place her book or maybe an activity toy on it while she goes potty. Did you go potty?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
You went potty? Yeah? So I just checked her potty. She just peed, but she ate about 45 minutes ago, so she might have to go poop. I usually sit her down about half an hour to 45 minutes after she eats a meal, and usually she goes potty within about between 5 and 10 minutes. Yeah. You like that book, huh? What is that? You see the animals? You're reading about pets? Yeah? Where's the dog? That's the sign for dog. Good job. So she already peed. If she doesn't poop in the next 8 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and pick her up. She loves this book. Yeah, you like that book, don't you? And we'll try again in about an hour. So this is our almost 5th week of potty training. She'll be 1 year old in about 6 days. Oh, all done. That's a sign for all done. Good job. 2 hours later, we sat down again, and she pooped this time, didn't ya? Are you all done?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's get you cleaned up. There's her poo. Don't worry, I won't zoom in. I don't want to gross her out too much. Big girl. You like the music?
Hi, I'm Erica. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm going to talk to you today about potty training tips for parents. The first thing you need to think about is if your child is actually ready to be potty trained or you're ready for them to be potty trained. Because if they're not ready to be potty trained, then they won't do it anyway. So the first thing you need to do is introduce them to the potty. You can have them sit on the potty and just read books. They don't really have to actually go. Just get them used to sitting on the potty. And they can go on the adult toilet, the bigger toilet, and you can just buy them a kid-sized toilet seat, because sometimes the actual toilet is too big for them. They get scared, think they're gonna fall in. So you can get this for them at any store. They have several different characters, different types of characters that they like. Once your child has become interested in the potty, you can start trying to have them sit on it at good times of the day. And usually that's when, right after they've waken up from a nap, a little while after they've eaten, right before they go to bed, you know, times where you know that they would probably go. And if they don't go, that's okay. Don't get upset with them. Be patient with them, because they're learning a whole new thing about their body. Once they start going on the potty, you can buy pull-ups or underpants that pull up if they go in it, it's okay. Or you can put them straight into regular underwear. Another tip is get them used to the routine. So after they've sat on it for a while, even if they don't go, just have them flush the potty, have them stand up on a stool and wash their hands. That way when they start actually going on the potty, they can know that after they're done, they wash their hands and they clean up. Another tip is to let them know that it's okay to go in the potty. You can go in with them and actually show them how to go potty, or you can go in and sit with them and read to them and just show them that it's good for them to sit on the potty, because some children might not understand that going on the potty is good and they don't want to get in trouble or whatever. Just remember that potty training takes time. It's not going to be overnight. It can take a couple of weeks up to a couple of months. It just depends on the child. So always encourage your child, and eventually they'll do it and they'll be great.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about wee and poo in the potty, because Caleb is now potty trained and he clicked after just 4 days of doing it. So while it's fresh in my mind, I wanted to share all of my best tips and tricks with you. Caleb is now 2 years old and 8 months, and he was totally ready and he was showing lots of signs. So he was showing an interest in his brother going to the toilet, in me going to the toilet, and every time he did a wee or a poo in his nappy, he would tell me, almost to say like, sort it out mum. And now that I'm 30 weeks pregnant, it kind of dawned on me that I only have 10 weeks to get him completely dry before the new baby, or I'm gonna have 2 in nappies. Kind of was waiting for the warmer months because I thought, oh, you know, in June, July, he can run around with no nappy on in the garden. What we did was we went out and we chose a potty together. He chose this bright green potty. He's got a thing about green, actually. And I also bought him some brand new big boy pants, even though we had loads from his brother previously, but I bought ones that I knew he would like best, so I got him like some Marvel ones and some Spider-Man ones, and we made a big thing about it on the first day. I showed him his brand new pants. I had a potty chart, I had lots of stickers, and we had the potty itself, and I let him even put some stickers on the potty. Guess what? It's time to say bye-bye to nappies.
Bye-bye, nappies.
Bye-bye nappies.
No.
And now we're just gonna wee on your green potty.
No.
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, there.
Should we get it?
No.
Yeah, because Caleb, look, we're gonna take the nappies off.
Trousers, papers.
There, you've got big boy pants now.
I got spider ones.
Spider-Man ones.
No, Space got them ones first.
Fraser's got some like this, doesn't he? Look at these big boy
Oh,
pants.
that one, right?
Should we put them on?
I put them off.
You take them off? Okay, we'll put them on. No, but they're more pants. You want to wear them all in one go? Yeah, so that was all really exciting, and I actually found it easier this time around with my 5-year-old. He was really encouraging him, and he was so excited about the whole process, and he was like, you're a big boy now, Caleb, you can do this. Weeks leading up to when I was going to potty train him, we read some books about using the potty. We talked about it a bit more. Every time that his older brother went to the toilet, I was like, wow, well done, like over the top praise about it. So we kind of had a bit of a build up to it. So for the first 3 days of potty training, we pretty much stayed at home as much as we could with just a t-shirt on and absolutely nothing on it with the potty, and we just kept encouraging him to use the potty. He would not sit on it at all. As my first son had no problem with sitting on it for about half an hour, watching an iPad or reading a book or something like that, but he will just not sit on it. Whenever we tried to put him on it, he literally went like a cat that was getting put into a box, you know, like really went like stiff and stuff. So the first 2 days, he just would not sit on it, and it was loads of accidents. And then finally on day 3, I was like, let's try the big toilet. And he sat on the big toilet and he had a wee. Then we were like over the top, praise, sweets, stickers, cheering, calling daddy, telling Fraser, basically telling everyone, and he was so proud of himself. There have been a few times when he said that he needs the toilet, and we'll sit him on the toilet and he'll be sat there for quite a little while, and he'll sort of, you see his stomach muscles going, and he goes, it's not working, it's not working. So one thing that I did, which I don't know if it's advisable, but I did it, was whenever Caleb gets in the bath, he has a wee, like instantly, like the hot water makes him have a wee. So there's been a few times when he's been sat there for 10 minutes and he's getting frustrated and he's like, it's not working, because this feeling is all very brand new of like releasing. So I got a bowl from the kitchen and I filled it up with like quite warm water, and I put his little foot into it, and instantly the wee came. So we did that a few times. We haven't needed to do it since, but maybe at the beginning it just helps them to work out that connection and that like release. After using the toilet, he then did start to use the potty, but he still much prefers to just stand over the potty rather than sit on it. He has sat on it now, but if he just needs a wee, he will run up to it and just stand over it and have a wee. I was thinking that's how he sees his brother go to the toilet, so that's probably what he thinks you do with your boy. So I've actually got him the most ridiculous product that I thought I would never buy, but it's this little tiny urinal and you can stick it on a wall. It was only $6.99 on Amazon, and it's just been perfect for him because he likes to like stand up, and there's this thing that you can wee on that spins round, and it's just really funny. If you have a boy that doesn't want to sit down, then that might also work for your children. I also have this really great potty that I wanted to tell you about for when we're out and about. It's called the My Carry potty, and it's so simple. It literally closes, so when you go out you could take it with you, because we go out on lots of days to like the farm or the park and stuff, and you get caught short. So this is perfect for wees and poos, and you can close it back up again and you can carry on with your outing. And it comes in really cute, bright, different animals. We chose the ladybird. So when we did stay in for the first 3 days, I would recommend maybe getting a few new little toys from like the pound shop or some bubbles and stuff to do. We actually got some of those cupcake mixes that you can just make up together as like a half-hour activity to do indoors. And I think just being at home, the two of us, and playing, it helped to keep him concentrated on what we were doing. I also wanted to say he's not potty trained during the night yet. He is using pull-up pants, and I don't want to tackle that until he's over 3 or until he kind of prompts it. With my older son, we were just getting ready for bed one night, and I went to put the pull-ups on him, and he said, no more nappies, no more nappies. So I was like, right, okay, I'm not gonna then force him to wear a nappy. So we stopped the nappies, and what we then did was the lift, or the dream wee they call it. So when Fraser was about 3 and he was like, I'm not using a nappy at night anymore, my husband and I, at about 10 or 11 o'clock at night when we went to bed, we would lift him up asleep, put him on the toilet and say, have a wee, and he would have a wee, and then we would put him back in his bed and he would sleep through dry. And we did that for quite a long time, until one night we were like, should we just see if he can make it through? And he did. But yeah, that worked really well, and it's surprising how they can just be lifted and stay asleep and have a wee when you tell them to. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Please ask me any questions in the comments below, and let me know how you're getting on if you're tackling potty training. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.